Okay. So, Levi, I will come to you with the team जो बड़ी एक हाइप रहती है पर वो कभी जीत नहीं पाई, आरसीबी।
जी जी जी। अगर आपने देखा होगा इन्होंने ऑब्वियसली विराट कोहली व्हिच इज अ टैलिस्मैनिक प्लेयर फॉर देम, उसको रिटेन किया है। रजत पाटीदार हु इज द बैटर, उसको रिटेन किया है। और यश दयाल हु इज द बॉलर, उसको रिटेन किया। ठीक है, ओके। तो दे टुक अ बिग चांस, चलो ठीक है, टू बिल्ड अ टीम अराउंड अराउंड दैट। इन्होंने आई थिंक फिल सॉल्ट इज अ गुड प्लेयर एट 11.5 I think he opens, I think, for England, or one down or something. He's a good. Liam Livingston again, England ka. He's a all rounder. Is a good player. Josh Hazelwood for 12.5. Look, he's been a phenomenal bowler for Australia, and even in this Test match, his performance was one of the better ones, like from other players. So I think that's a good. Krunal Pandya, I think, was a good buy. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I think that was a great buy for 10.75. I think it was a very good buy for them. Who else I think that stands out for me is Devdutt Padikkal. I think was a good buy for 2 crores. I think it was I think it was a decent buy. But Lungi and go down first, please. I think for 1 crore, Lungi is a good buy from South Africa. I've seen his bowling. He's decent bowler. So Nuwan Tissera. I think see if you look at this one, अगर आपने ये लिस्ट देखोगे तो इनके पास बहुत अच्छे बैकअप्स भी हैं, क्वालिटी है इनके पास। इन्होंने लिए हुए हैं ओवरऑल, इन्होंने क्वालिटी प्लेयर्स लिए हैं और लॉट ऑफ देम आर ऑलराउंडर। तो आपके पास अगर कोई भी सिचुएशन आ गई ना, यू कैन एक्चुअली लेवरेज दैट। तो I mean that is my if you go up, just scroll up a little bit. Yeah. So you've got I think they've got I wouldn't say they've got a great chance of coming to the top, to the qualification. But look, that's the team they've got. I think they from a bowling Rajat, Yash Dayal. You've got Josh Hazelwood and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, which is going to be the mainstay. And then you got Virat Kohli, Patidar, Phil Salt, Liam Livingston, and Krunal Pandya. I think those are going to be the built around that. It's an okay kind of thing, I would say. Nothing, no great shakes, I would say. Please feel free to contribute.
Yeah. I'll give you another point. I'll give you another point in this team. They do not have a single left-hander in the playing 11. See the full list of players. सारे right-handers हैं. I'm assuming here.
Krunal Pandya.
Krunal Pandya is the only left-hander there, and Krunal Pandya is not a great batter, right? He's an average all-rounder in that sense, right?
Your voice is quite low.
Yeah. So as I was saying, can you hear me now? Okay. So essentially,
Much
if you
better.
look at it, left-handed players in their primary 11 is very less. So if you are an opposition, you can easily set up the game pretty well, because almost everyone who's going to turn up on that primary playing 11 is going to be a right-hander, barring Krunal Pandya, because I don't expect Devdutt Padikkal to play almost all the games. So which means that is one challenge. Look at their spinners. They don't have too many spinners as well, right? Barring Suyash Sharma and Krunal Pandya, I don't see any major spinner here, which is going to be a major challenge. And in the auction, I was mighty surprised with this team. They went with 83 crores. I think they had the second biggest purse after Punjab Kings. And they didn't go for any player. I mean, I could not believe the auction strategy that they had. I mean, they had maybe a plan, which I'm not across, but at least from a very person seeing it from outside, it was mighty surprising that they didn't go for KL Rahul, because KL Rahul had openly, said that he's interested to play back for his home team, right? Which is Bangalore. So essentially, I was mighty surprised that they didn't really go for them. And I was very surprised, as I told you, like they just left away Will Jacks, who was one of their top performers last year. So all in all, the squad seems to be either... Inka problem always has been that they've always had a top-heavy batting. So उन्होंने क्या किया है कि उस problem, and they've always been top-heavy, right? They've always had big names, and they've always struggled, right, in the middle order. So I think इस साल उन्होंने क्या किया, rather than go for any big name, they have gone the other way. They've gone completely the other side by picking up, value buys in this whole squad rather than go for bigger players. Barring Virat Kohli, obviously he's the biggest. But other than that, you don't see. You can say Tim David is a very, very good pick as well. But other than that, they haven't really gone for any big name player. They have actually tried to do a balanced squad. Now, in a place like Chinnaswamy, you will need Josh Hazlewood and others to bowl well, because in that pitch, you cannot defend the target at all. So it's a good bowling attack from a fast bowling perspective. We have Josh Hazlewood who will do a good job. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar is a good pick as well. So unka fast bowling looks a lot more sorted than this time around, but their spin attack is pretty weak. And I don't think they have completely solved all their problems that always result in them not winning the competition. It's a balanced squad, but it has got a lot of loopholes, which are going to be difficult in a run of a competition where if some other teams exploit it very well, probably this team will struggle to make a lot of inroads. But we could be proved wrong. Maybe Virat Kohli will lead them to the title. By the way, there's a big going on. Who is the captain of the
I was about to ask कि इसके अंदर विराट कोहली के अलावा और कोई प्लेयर इस लिस्ट में ऐसा दिखता नहीं है जो उसको टीम को लीड कर सके.
That is my biggest problem, right? Because Virat Kohli can become captain, but Virat Kohli is not a young man anymore. So it's not that he's going to play forever.
Probably वो एक सरप्राइज के तौर पे रजत पाटीदार का नाम अनाउंस करे.
I doubt it. I think it might be Virat Kohli. They might do Rajat Patidar, but I don't think Rajat Patidar has reached that point where he can probably lead this kind of squad, because RCB has got a lot of fan following. They are like CSK and MI, right? The pressure of leading a team like RCB is a lot higher than when you lead a LSG or some other team, because they are still a young team. RCB has got a fan following. There's a lot of pressure for them to win that cup. So I doubt whether it will be Rajat Patidar, but you never know. They might pull out a rabbit out of the hat. But all looking good, I think it is going to be Virat Kohli who is going to captain this team. That's what it looks like, and that's what all the chatter has been, that Virat Kohli will come back to lead the squad. I think it's a good choice. Put back Virat on the leadership role. I think he's probably the best captain India has had in the recent times, and why not Virat Kohli, right? He's anyway going to play for 3 years. He's not going to go anywhere. Until he has such a loss of form that he retires to retire next year, he's not going to go for 3 years. He has told that he's going to spend 3 years in the team. Clearly, already before the auction itself, he said that, I'll complete 20 years with RCB, which means he's clear that he's going to spend the next 3 years with RCB. So probably they will look at Virat Kohli, and maybe towards the third year when another auction cycle comes, they might want to get somebody else to captain that squad. But let us see where RCB lands. It's a balanced squad, but it's not a great squad. That's my view.
Right. Sid, you were saying something?
हाँ, अनूप की बात में याद करता हूँ ना, to me it's an opportunity lost for RCB. जैसे अनूप ने बताया, भैया उनके पास second biggest purse था, ठीक है, they could have done meaningful. I can understand that why they are moving away from top heavy या फिर star heavy. Totally understand that, and I think that's a decent strategy. But वो एकदम extreme हो गया, ठीक है. They totally missed that thing. I think अगर वो KL राहुल को इसमें लेते और बोलते कि भैया we will revolve around KL and we will build a team around him, Virat obviously would have supported Rahul as well. So that's, especially Rahul का कितना 14 करोड़ में बिके थे राहुल, 14
करोड़.
हाँ यार, like that's again yeah, they had the money, they could have easily gone with it. Spinner again, missed opportunity, ठीक है. So I think yes, underwhelming squad, yeah. I personally had high expectation, and once you see this on paper, it's like probably another year of missed opportunity for RCB.
Think of it, right? You paid 11.5 crore for Phil Salt, and all you have to do was pay 3 more crores for KL Rahul, right? So, I mean, Phil Salt is a great player, but think of it, right? KL Rahul gives you an Indian wicketkeeper, Indian batter, Indian leader, Indian middle order player. He can do so many things. So, and he's a Bangalore boy, right? Which means you're getting your home captain as well into the squad. He knows the Chinnaswamy Stadium in and out. Why wouldn't you pick him in the squad? It beats me to understand until there is something that we all don't know. Okay.
Absolutely.